You'll also be amazed at their wholesale prices too. Plus, there's a 1-year free warranty on sofas and beds, subject to conditions. Find out more. Click on Berry. That's BERRE furniture.co.uk or call 01733 300 517.
Do you own a restaurant or takeaway? Cater Fair is an expert supplier of new and used commercial catering equipment. Visit caterfair.co.uk for quality equipment on sale at the lowest prices, or call us on 01733 310 115 or visit us at 11 Royce Road, Fengate, Peterborough.
You're listening to Peterborough's community radio, Salam Radio. Salam Radio. 106.2 FM.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another episode of FC Peterborough Weekly, the second ever episode. Today we'll be taking you through some match reports, the men's teams and the academies. After Maghrib Azan, we'll have a special guest joining us and another round of FC Mastermind. I know Zameer really enjoyed that last week. My name is Jamal. I am the FC Peterborough videographer, joined with my two co-hosts. Please introduce yourselves.
Assalamu alaikum. So, Coach Zameer, currently leaderboard of the Mastermind. So, long may that continue. So, I coach the under-7s and under-14s at FC Peterborough, and I also look after the setup and accreditation of new coaches and the FC Peterborough website.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Coach Arkam, and I coach for the under-7s, and I also play for the development team. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
Quite nice and simple.
FC Peterborough, a community-based football club, started in 2014.
Yep.
This year marks our 10-year anniversary. We have our first team playing semi-pro football at level of Step 6, officially 9 promotions into the Premier League. Without further ado, let's get into the match reports. So it's the halfway mark for the first team. No games this week. Sitting currently in 5th place. That's an official playoff spot. We've played 19 games. We've won 11 matches, drawn 2, and we've lost 6. We are back in action next weekend in the Northants Cup against Woodford United, I believe, who are a step below, I think. But that's all we got for the first team. No action from them this week. Let's go on to the Rezzies. Anyone there at the game yesterday, apart from me?
I think it was only you.
Zameer took a break from FC Peterborough.
I enjoyed the Saturday afternoon off.
Zameer, you missed it, mate. You missed it.
I've seen the goals.
Yeah, the goal catalogue from one game alone was crazy. So FC Peterborough reserves played against Leverton Sports. It was a 7-4 win after originally going 1-0 down. I think Evander had a few chances in the first half. As usual, he was giving that number 2 a lot of problems on the left side. We had goals from Snore, Evander, Ruben scored twice. Liam, I believe, his debut goal.
Yeah,
So. And debut game. Liam Hatfield.
Yeah.
I think. He looked really good. Adil Aziz, absolute.
Forgetting the main man.
Yeah, Adil Aziz, absolute banger. And Kippy, the reserves player as well, with 7 goals for the reserves team to 4. We took control in the second half. We went down to 10 men. I'm sure you guys have seen the Green Army group chat. The referee...
questionable, yeah.
Liam Smith got sent off, and...
I heard he wasn't the only one who got sent off.
Yeah, I heard there was someone on the sidelines.
No, we had someone in the sidelines we'd sent off. Ahmed?
Are we sure it was Ahmed? Because there was a few different faces I've seen, the photos I've seen.
I'm not quite sure. The camera didn't quite catch it, unfortunately.
Oh, that's sad.
So it could have been anyone who got sent off. But the referee, it felt like he was having a bit of a power trip. I get it. It's not easy to referee any men's game at any level.
Yeah, definitely.
But yesterday was I've never seen a fan be sent out of the ground.
Well, there's a first for everything, I guess.
You've never been at a match with Arif before?
What game was that? Hull Beach?
There's quite a few games this season.
Yeah, more than I was going to say. There's more
There's
than
a
one.
few. The cameras don't pick those up. We don't know what you're talking about there. But man of the match, Liam Hatfield, his debut. So with that, the FC Peterborough reserves sit in fourth with 27 points. It's a very close top four in that league. 27 points for the reserves. 28 points in third place, Uppingham. Second, you've got Stanground Cardia with 31 points. Only second to goal difference. And at first, Crowland Town with 31 points. So it's a 4-point top four. So it's
Very, very
everything to
tight,
play for. It was nice to see them bounce back after the Molten Harrods performance. Back to their usual high-octane selves, fast-flying football. But yeah, if you go to the FC Peterborough Instagram, you'll get to see Adil Aziz's left foot screamer in all its glory.
So was that your goal of the weekend?
For myself, yeah, it has to be.
I'm getting Ruben. I know the Green Army won't like this, but I think Ruben's goal
Ruben's goal was good.
was good.
Yeah, but Adil's
It was good, but it's not.
Adil's was
come
good.
on, man.
30
Adil's
yards
was
out.
from a
It
different
was a
caliber,
good
man.
First touch, second touch, goal.
I think we should put this out to the fans. I think.
Shall we open that?
I think the fans will unanimously agree with me and Jamal.
I think we'll open it to the whole of everyone listening to FC Peterborough Weekly. Who scored your goal of the weekend? Is it going to be Ruben's finesse shot? Please see our latest reel. You'll see all of the goals from the reserves game. Or is it Adil Aziz's 30-yard screamer? Or is it anything else? It could be Snore's goal off the crossbar, It could be any of the above. Let us know. Call in, leave a comment, and we'll find out. We've got a comment in from Sadat. He's got a question about the top, Zami.
What would you like to know?
Is that a Leeds top?
Yes.
Thank you for answering the question.
While you're commenting, Sadat, can you please let us know how our under-15s got on?
I do have the result. We'll get onto that in a second. Shall we get on to the...
Before we get on reserves, where's their next match?
Their next match is, I believe, Oakland United at home next Saturday, 2 p.m. kickoff. So, again, locals, Green Army, get yourselves down there, give them some support. Development. Talk to me, Arkham.
Yesterday we played against the Peterborough Lions, and it was a very, very challenging game. Again, physically, with a young team like us, it's very, very hard to compete against a lot of these like older, bigger, rougher players. And very, very early on, we went 1-0 down. And then pretty much majority of the game, we were 1-0 down. We got a penalty, missed that. The referee, there was no official referee. So, again, it was someone from their side. So, all the odds stacked against us. But compared to last week we went, as you know, we lost 10-0. But yesterday, even after we went 1-0 down, we never gave up throughout the whole game. We gave it our all. And then we eventually got a goal back. That was from Kevin, I believe. Kevin with a nice solo run. And then they went and scored 2 quick goals again in the second half. So again, we were 2 goals down, even more. But again, we didn't let that get the better of us. And Mohib just come out of nowhere. He got subbed on.
Tell me about this. Tell me about this.
I want to know about this screamer.
I've just seen Sadat's comment too. Goal of the weekend was Mohib Akram for development. Arkham, talk me through it, man.
Wow, it was just, again, it's a high stakes moment. And then, Mohib it was like in their half, he just picked up the ball and then beat one player, and then just from the edge of the D, just buried it, bottom right. It's just, we say this, this is my personal opinion, but I think when it comes to these low-driven shots from the development team anyways, there's no one that does it like Mohib. Even on his debut, he scored a very, very similar goal. It was just on the other side.
Thunderbolt, man. I've been playing football with Mohib since for a while. He's got a thunderbolt.
That's what I mean, these low-driven shots, he's a beast.
And who is your next game? Arkham, do you know?
And our next game, I believe, we're playing at home against Kettons Sports, the Blacks.
Okay. Hopefully another, 3 points to pick up from the last 2 games.
We got no points last week, 1 point this week, so hopefully pick up the 3 points next week.
That's it. This week, go on, Zami.
Just, you said home there. Where does the development team play?
Oh, yes. The development team plays, where it all started, the Fortress, Fullbridge Road. Plenty of memories there, and hopefully plenty more memories to be made there with the development team there.
Very nice. Under 18s this week, played in the Northants Senior Youth League, back at Rushden and Diamonds against their under 18 squad with an 8-1 loss. Not too much to be said on that, unfortunately. They are a quality side, but that place, we played there twice, seems to be our, what is the word for it? Our Achilles heel. But next game, Kettering Town, again at home. Not at Fullbridge Road. That will be at the Focus Centre at the Millfield Auto Parts Stadium next Thursday. Zami, let's get on to the academy. Talk to me.
Yeah, so as usual,
You're listening to Salam Radio, and it's now time for Maghrib Azan. This Azan is sponsored by UK Islamic Mission, serving humanity since 1962.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa Allah. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر، الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر، الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم، وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته. اللهم آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم بك نحيا وبك نموت وإليك المصير. رضينا بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا ورسولا.
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to FC Peterborough Weekly. Where were we? We left off with the academy, but before we get into that, make sure to get in contact, you can call us on 017 33602 and 133. Alternatively, you can text on 074 11191062, or you can comment like you already have been on the live stream via Facebook, YouTube, X, or Twitch. Remember to follow FC Peterborough on all social medias to keep up to date with everything that's going on with the club. Zami, where were we? Academy.
So, academy update. So, due to FA guidelines, we can't share results from the under 7s to under 11s. But this week, I just wanted to shout out a couple of players in the under sevens. We've got 2 this week who are going through trials at Cambridge United.
Nice.
We've had one start of the season who's now signed up for Peterborough United, and I know there's a couple of kids in the academy who are also trialing with Norwich City. So just to say, there is a lot of talent coming through the community, and we, inshallah, we see a couple of professionals soon. Maybe in a couple
What does it mean to you as a coach? You know, seeing these guys coming from a young age and preparing them for big trials like that at Posh, Norwich, etc.
Proud moments to sort of see them when they first come in, little babies, dribbling with the football, to then getting that moment where you see him put on a Peterborough or a Cambridge top is amazing.
Yeah.
If I could add anything, I think for me myself, especially starting out as an academy player as well. Obviously, I was there when the academy was. I mean, it was very, very difficult for a lot of them. I still remember times where like the coaches would manage everything. So I mean, we never had an admin then, and never had roles like that. And it's a very, very big thing now to see 10 years deep. That it's like now that we're 10 years in, it's just amazing to see like so many they have the opportunities we never got to have. Again, it's not saying that we were better or anything. They are great players, but it's just great to see how they get like some sort of recognition as well, where we were quite unfortunate compared to them.
Recognition all the way around. Players, coaches, Green Army fans, all the way around. Let's get into the scores from today.
So today, Sunday teams. So we start off with the under 13s. An amazing 5-1 win against Stamford Yellows. That makes it 3 wins in a row.
Nice.
Nice. My under 14 Greens. What a day.
My under 14 Green. You love it,
5-2 win against Spalding United.
That's a fun team.
First half, you've seen them. They're an amazing team.
They're a fun team to watch, yeah.
4-0 up after the first half. A few dodgy 10 minutes where we let them score 2 goals, and then a quality goal to get us that 5th goal and settle the tie. And then our under 15s, I believe Sadat's just posted the result. How did they get on?
He has. Sadat did post the result. It was a under 15 result today, 2-2 draw. That's the first time they have dropped points this season. I wasn't aware of that until I saw the comment.
8 games played already this season and 8 wins. I think Sadat's doing an amazing job with those under 15s.
Shame he's not here today, isn't it?
I know. Yeah. He is my favourite manager.
He is. Any other scores we need to be updated on, Zami? Or we've covered it all?
That's it from today.
Covered it all. We've got a few comments coming in. Ishi wants to know where Sadat is. He only tuned in because he thought Sadat would be here. Wow. Sorry, Sadat has lost 30 years and has normal hair again. Jamal from Common Pursuits Run Club. Yes, Jamal, keep up the good work. Thank you very much. We all appreciate it here at FC Peterborough. Now, I've got a comment from Ibi. Under 13's result. Do we have that?
Yeah, 5-1 win against Stamford Yellows.
5-1 against Stamford Yellows. Ibi, come on, mate. You got to keep up. We did say that, right? We covered that.
Sure we did, yeah.
Okay, now, special guest time. We have one of the Green Army's finest, one of FC Peterborough coach's finest.
A legend.
Legend of the game.
Legend in the club from the beginning.
From the beginning. Coach Raf, welcome to the FC Peterborough Weekly Show.
Hey, thank you very much, guys. Thank you for having me.
Get close to the mic. It doesn't bite.
Sorry, mate.
It doesn't bite.
Mate. Yeah, I thought it was a bit crowded in here. But yeah, no, thank you for having me, guys.
Special guest. We've been waiting for you to come.
Yeah, I was helping Coach Sadat out with the under 15s. So.
Can you give us a bit more insight on the game today?
Yeah, it was a game of 2 halves. First half, I think we dominated. We could have been in there, and Zameer was there as well, so we could have been 2 or 3-0 up. Absolutely dominated, but just couldn't put it away. Put the shots away. Second half, they came out strong. They understood their tasks a little bit more, and they just kind of bombarded us. They got that goal with about 10 minutes to go. Which made it 2-1. I mean, actually, they scored really quickly off, at the kickoff, second half, and then they made it 2-1 with about 10 minutes to go. But then that galvanised our guys. We started moving that ball a lot quicker. And it's something that we've been telling them all game. Okay, get to that byline, pull that ball back, and in the 95th minute, it was a cracking goal.
Fergie time.
Fergie time. We love a Fergie time. Well, I do anyway. I love it anyway. So, okay. But yeah, it was a 2-2 fair result at the end, I would say. I would say fair result. But like I said, first time they've dropped points in the league this season.
Okay, nice. So today's episode is all about you. It's all about you today. Can you tell us obviously we know your name, Coach Raf.
Yep.
Can you tell us your role in the club?
So I've got two roles. So I'm an under-8s manager as well. And like Coach Zameer as well, he does the under-7s. I started with them when they were under-7s, and I've gone on with them in the under-8s. And you know, for me, that's a really rewarding role. I love it. You know, the kids enjoy football. I like the smiles that we put on their faces. You know, win, lose or draw, it doesn't matter for them at that age. They want to play football. So, yeah, that's one of my key. And then my other key role is I'm the junior secretary at the club as well. Now that is, as Coach Zameer knows, and the other coaches know, start of the season, I'm the one who's responsible for ensuring the players are registered from under-7s to under-15s. I've had some sleepless nights, some late nights. You know, some managers want to register players in the last minute, 24 hours before kickoff. So, yeah.
So you're the man that makes all of the academy work, basically.
Well, well, the junior side of it anyway.
Of sorts. We've got a couple.
He's got his role at FCP, but
there's one important role.
Well, there's another important role you're forgetting, man. There's his role in the Green Army.
He's the captain of the Green Army, co-captain, shall we say?
I mean, I can't take credit for that.
He's the leader.
No. We're all leaders in that.
We've got some comments coming through. Ishi is all about PK. PK, aka Coach Raf.
You don't know, you know.
I said the big shout out to the Green Army. We've got a lot of the Green Army sending some emojis, sending their love to all of the above. So, when did you join FCP, Coach?
Initially, at the inception of the club, 10 years ago, I was part of it. I mean, I believe I had a few games at a vet level. Even at that level,
I've seen some old pictures of you.
Yeah. And then again, my fondest.
He hasn't aged much.
No.
So you don't know.
So
if it's from 10 years ago or not.
I was at the I wasn't part of the core foundation who actually inspired FCP, but I was kind of I was involved. So at an assistant level back then as well. So, again, I will just shout out that I was the assistant manager to Image for our only trophy we've won so far. So,
Silverware Raf.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Your name. That's it.
Like you said, it's all about me, but yeah.
There you go. Comment from Elias. Raf is doing a fantastic job as our fixture secretary. Yeah?
That's Safi, but
I believe that is
Safi. But yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Big out to Coach Safi today doing his UFC.
Oh yes, he is. Big shout out to him. Hopefully, we'll get him on the show soon. Hopefully,
I think that's going to be a great, very interesting guest.
It will. Why did you join FC Peterborough? I guess this question can be a universal one to all of the above, to yourselves. But Raf, why don't you start us off?
I guess it's a community club. I wanted to give something back to the community. I've got the passion for football. I wanted to see that passion with the kids as well. With obviously today, you want to get the kids away from their PlayStations and their tablets and all the other things that they get up to these days, and you want to give them a platform where they can go and play football, enjoy themselves, and be in a safe environment. So, yeah, it's rewarding to kind of like support the club's activities as well. And like I said, this club is very close to my heart. Sure. And the likes of Coach Rahil and Coach Ibi kind of really twisted my arm 2 years ago in pursuing a coaching role within the club. So yeah, and I thank them for that because I'm loving every minute of it.
Yeah, we love seeing you down at the club. Whenever there's a game, even if there's not a game, we see you surrounded by the academy kids. They all seem to love you. Remember, if you are just joining us on Salam Radio, please call in at 01733 602 133. You can text at 074 11 191062, or you can comment on the live stream on Facebook, YouTube, X, or Twitch. So, why did you join FCP? I said it's a question open to everybody. Anyone else want to take on that question?
So for me, initially, it was just watching my nephew score goals. So from under 7s, he was always playing on a Saturday morning. And
baller.
That baller, I need to go watch him play. And then over the years, I just felt like it was my turn to help out with the community, help out with the coaching.
So it wasn't to spend more time with Raf?
Raf wasn't there at the time.
Okay.
I only got to meet Raf in the last couple of years.
It's like you two are joined sometimes. But I mean, I think mainly it's the Green Army. That might be where it is.
It's this green shirt.
Yeah, we bleed green.
We do bleed green. Sometimes blue, but mainly green.
Mainly green.
Mainly green. Arkham, you got anything to comment on that question?
So yeah, I started off obviously as a player just about 9-10 years ago, and I was playing for many years. I think I took a little break because of school and stuff like that. I was getting a lot, and then I still remember last year, Zayed and Uncle Arif, they seen me at a wedding, and Zayed presented the question to me. He goes, "How would it feel to come back as a coach?" And at first, I was quite skeptical about it because I didn't know if I was all in or whatever. But I think it's just that passion you have for football. For me, the only football I ever get is at FC Peterborough, because a lot of my family and friends and stuff, they're not really into football like that. So it's good to have a group of people that just love football. Because for me, football's my escape, basically. Whether it's coaching it or playing it, it's a great way to take time off, to let off some steam.
So one quick question before the ads go ahead. Ishi has left a comment. Can you tell us what being in the Green Army involves and how someone can join the Green Army? We've got about 30 seconds to lads.
Just got to have passion. You got to be all aboard or with the first team, or any team. But hey, the first team, okay, like I said, all aboard because there's a lot of travel involved, sure. Okay, and me and Zami and Arif and George and everybody, we do get our miles in, all right. So yeah, it's just a passion, and anybody can join. You got to love football, you got to be supportive of the club, win, lose or draw, okay. So that's
and
the main thing.
You need to be able to find a halal restaurant in the middle.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, yeah. We will join you guys back after the short ad break for segment 2.
This is Salam Radio, Peterborough's Muslim community radio. Broadcasting on 106.2 FM and online.
For the top pizza in Peterborough, visit Top's Pizza. Established in 1988 for delicious pizzas with freshly made dough daily. View the extensive and mouth-watering menu online at topspizza.co.uk. Then choose from traditional tasty toppings, something different, or create your own with fresh 100% halal meats, salads, veg, and a great choice of sides too. Call into Top's Pizza, 52 Broadway, PE1 1SB. Call 01733 913 775 or order online for delivery or collection.
Where can you get high quality and low prices? Amar Food Store and Halal Meat in Lincoln Road, Triangle is the place to go. Pay us a visit and take advantage of our special offers and great range of products on groceries, vegetables, fruits and halal meat. Also send money to Pakistan absolutely free. We have all top brands at special offers, offer free customer parking and provide a free local delivery service. Amar Food Store and Halal Meat, 613B Lincoln Road, Peterborough. Call us on 01733 687 374. High in quality, low in prices.
2020 World Buffet is inspired by the best foods from around the world. See our teppanyaki chefs grill your food to order, or choose delicious Indian, Italian, Chinese, Mexican dishes and British favourites, all halal. 2020 World Buffet offers you unlimited food at a set price. Open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Catering, wedding and party services available too. Call 01733 566 320 or visit 2020buffet.co.uk. 2020 World Buffet, 35 New Road, Peterborough, PE1 1FJ.
Need a taxi that won't break the bank? Amar Cabs offers safe local rides at affordable prices, starting at £3.99. Get to Heathrow for £120 and London Stansted or London Luton for just £88. Private school and executive business class drop-offs are also available. Booking is easy. Go to www.amarcabs.com and download our app on Android or iOS, or call 01733 555 888. Wherever you're headed, Amar Cabs is just a tap away with reliable, affordable rides starting at just £3.99.
Satisfy your cravings at Ibrahimi Buffet Restaurant. Enjoy a tantalising variety of Chinese, Italian, Pakistani and comfort food favourites, from starters to desserts. Kids under 5 dine for free, so bring the whole family to our restaurant at 63 Sycamore Avenue. Open every day from 5 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Call us on 01733 313131 or book online to reserve your table. Ibrahimi-restaurant.co.uk. Every bite is a delight at Ibrahimi Buffet Restaurant.
Masterminds Tuition Academy is for your high schoolers, your something to provers, your subject strugglers and keen learners, your brave jumpers and fist pumpers. Affordable personalised learning plans are delivered through our centres in schools across Peterborough. But not to worry, we also provide online and home visits with flexible timings. Whether it is maths, English, science or 11 plus, Masterminds is a must. Find us on all socials and visit our website mastermindstuitionacademy.com or call us on 07516 166 003. Masterminds, master the matrix.
You're listening to Peterborough's community radio, Salam Radio. Salam Radio. 106.2 FM.
Assalamu alaikum. If you have just joined us, welcome back to the second episode of FC Peterborough Weekly. We've covered the match reports. We've covered a few other things regarding FC Peterborough. In front of us today, we have a very special guest in Coach Raf, leader of the Green Army, academy coach, much loved by everyone in the FC Peterborough family. We will be covering the rest of sort of Raf's journey at FC Peterborough, where Raf will be undertaking the tough FCP Mastermind questions.
Not looking forward to that.
Remember, you can call in on 017 33 602 133. You can text us on 074 11 191062, or you can comment on the live stream live on Facebook, YouTube, X, or Twitch. So without further ado, I've got a question mainly for Zami and Arkham, not so much for Coach Raf. You can answer it though. Can you give me 2 words players and yourselves might use to describe Coach Raf? And if you'd like, I can start you off.
Nah, I think I'd like to start that
Go
one
on.
off. So I think one thing, even is showing you right now, it's just his. I'd describe him as composed, because just look at him, man. It's just, I mean, we're gonna find out.
Composure.
We're gonna find out when it comes to FCP Mastermind. So you better live up to my words. But composed, that's definitely one of them. Another one is I'm sure just generally a lot of people at the club would say, and obviously shown by his role in the Green Army, he's quite sociable.
Sure.
He's welcomes anyone and everyone, whether it's into the Green Army or into FCP. What do you think, Raf?
Right.
He's like, why are they being so nice to me?
No, they are. Are you setting me up or something? But I'm a tough mastermind. But no. Thank you for your kind words.
On the we'll get back to on the note of the Green Army. Going back to Ishi's question just before the ad break, to join the Green Army is very simple. Just turn up to the games.
Yeah.
Turn up to the games.
Win, lose or draw.
That's it. Just turn up to the games and
Chestnut Avenue,
the Milford Auto Park Stadium. You'll see me, Raf, Zami, Ark. You'll see someone there. Turn to the games, enjoy, and you'll soon find you're heavily invested in the club, whether you wanted to or not. 2 words to describe Coach Raf.
First one has to be calm. After a conversation we had today, Raf keeps certain fans of the Green Army calm, relaxed, not being sent off.
Mediator. Mediator.
Second word would be foodie is the wrong word, but
he just loves those burgers. He loves those burgers.
He loves a burger. He loves that. What's that? Algerian sauce.
Listen, I had one of them burgers before. I think the last FC Peterborough game I was at. I see why he loves them, man. I can't lie, they are amazing. They need to start branching out now, man.
There's nothing like a football match burger. I don't know how to explain
specifically a midfield or parts.
Specifically,
burger, yeah.
Raf, how would your players describe you? Give us 2 words. We're giving you some time to think about it. I know it's hard. You're under 8. What would they say?
Wow, it's a tough one. I mean, put myself in shoes of an under 8.
It's been a while since you were 8.
I think they would describe me as calm. and inclusive.
Nice.
So
two very important things for an academy coach to have.
Absolutely.
Got a question coming in from Roger Johnson via Facebook. Who in the first team would you like to see more of, and why? Who wants to start us off on that one? Ooh, everyone's thinking.
I'll start off. I think, I mean, we already see a lot of him as it is, but I think outside of the first team, we should see a lot of him is Zaid, man. It's Zaid. Where's Zaid, man?
See more?
Yes.
He's always there.
Where's he right now? He should be here, man. He made 250 appearances.
I think we're talking more on the pitch, Arkham.
Nah, I think outside the pitch, definitely Zaid.
Okay.
On the pitch,
one of these days, definitely we need to get Zaid in this room.
We do.
Who's got an answer for me?
On the pitch, for me, I want to see more of Marcio.
Uh-huh.
You can pick the other fan favourite. I think that's from his history. I believe he scored against England.
Yeah.
England
He
under
did.
18.
I have heard.
Under 21s, I believe.
I've heard this too.
So I've heard he's a baller.
Yeah.
I want to see. So, Shaz, if you are listening, next week, 2 o'clock against Woodford, start Marcio, please.
3 o'clock?
2 o'clock.
Is it 2 o'clock? Okay, 2 o'clock. Marcio on that position. It's fun to watch him play, isn't it? We just want to see more from him. Raf, what you got for me?
Well, I was going to say Marcio. And again, then if we're going down there, there is another fan favourite. I think given the opportunity, I think he will do well as well. But again, it's all up to the gaffer and the system that he plays. But, I would like to see Devontae. Yeah, because I think he's strong.
Devontae is also very heavily involved in the comments right now too.
There is one more, Raf, we've forgotten about. There's 2 more that I'm hoping come back from injury soon.
Oh.
Big David.
Big David. Yes, shout out to Big David.
Terminator.
And Abulai, last season's top goals.
I did not get to see Abulai play.
He was a baller.
I've heard.
Gifted.
I've heard he's a special player. Hopefully he'll be back to full fitness soon.
Energy that he used to bring. Oh, mate.
I was not involved, unfortunately, back then. We've got Marcio is a Gladstone Street legend from Ilias. We've got some other comments. Marcio and Devontae. We got Captain commenting too. Zaid. I say comment, he's left an emoji with the eyes emoji, hinting at a possible start for Marcio. I don't know. Sadat said that under 8s would describe you as granddad. That's not very nice.
They would say that about Raf.
How would they describe Sadat then? I'm not sure.
Baba Sadat.
Can we make that a new name? If any of the academy kids are watching, from now on, Baba Sadat. So, continuing on with the infamous Coach Raf. What values do you think a coach needs in today's day and age?
Well, a coach needs some strong values to help the growth and the enjoyment of players. You need patience, understanding that the players are all on at different stages of that journey. Okay, so need to understand that. You need to have empathy, to be able to connect with the players. Some players may, don't get enough game times. I mean, as much as we want to, but just put that arm around them. If they feel that they're not doing well or the misplaced pass, just tell them, look, it's fine. Just enjoy yourself. And I said inclusive. You've got to be inclusive. Bring everybody in from whichever background they are from.
Sure.
Have that passion. I think if the coach doesn't have that passion, he can't instill it into his players. He needs to have that passion within means as well. At that age, communication. I think that's very key. Bear in mind, I'm dealing with under 8s, okay? They after 5 seconds, they'll span away, okay? So you need to be communicating in a way that they understand. And then I think one of the key one is leadership, because with leadership, I think it's respect, discipline. That's the core thing within the academy. And again, that not helps them on the pitch, but outside of the pitch as well, to respect people, to be disciplined, punctuality. So these are the key values that a coach needs to bring to be successful.
I mean, we're very lucky here on the show today. We've got 3 coaches in front of us. Anyone want to add to that question? What values does a coach need?
I think adding on to what Raf said about judgment, it's just not just it's that situational judgment. Like having it so that you can respond really quickly to anything, because unfortunately, like obviously it's grassroots football, anything can happen.
Sure.
So you can get maybe possible injuries and stuff like that, or just between players and that. It's just, I mean, I like to call it passion, but like when they start to, like crying and stuff, when they've lost a game, and obviously we coach under sevens as well, me and Zameer, we get that a lot. When they lose, we get quite upset, start crying. It's just being able to respond to that quite quickly and just extinguish that is not easy.
And I think just to add to that, I think you just need to be of that nurturing self, because they are kids. I know everyone wants to win, but it's just about giving the joy to the kids to be able to get out onto the pitch to play football, giving them that opportunity. And just another request, if there are any other volunteers, people who want to help coach, support FCP, get in touch. We are always on the lookout for more coaches.
Where can they get in touch?
So either via our Facebook account or via email at info@fcpeterborough.co.uk.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one, yeah? Yeah, so come down to Milford Auto Park Stadium, speak to someone, or leave an email. Coaching staff are always needed.
I think I just want to jump on one of the points that Zameer made. A grassroots coach should prioritize player development rather than competition. At that level anyway. Okay, it doesn't matter if you lose, as long as those players are developing, and then it would come. So development is very, very key as a value as well that we want to instill.
Especially at an academy like ours, especially where we have that pathway all the way from sevens all the way to step 6 football.
Yep.
Including under 6, 18s, reserves, development. It's constant development. We've got some comments in. Roger Johnson, he's back. Man management is a huge one for me. Need to be close to your players, also giving everyone a fair chance. I think that's a good point to make.
Yeah, I think that's universal across all age groups.
Sure.
Pretty much, yeah.
Has to be. Sophia and Kasim, can Asad Mo call in? If you would like to call in, please call us on 017 33 602 133, or you can text on 074 11191062. Or, like you already have been doing really well, thank you to the Green Army, comment on the Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, or X, the live stream. So, we've got a few minutes until FCP Mastermind. We've got about 9 minutes to go. These are a little bit off-the-cuff questions now.
Right.
As a coach, you're a manager, you coach kids, you watch the first team games. 2 answers I need from you here. What coach in professional football do you look up to? So this is Premier League, La Liga, Champions League, whatever. And what coaches from the past, whether it's FCP or not, have you looked up to in the past? And what qualities do you really want to instill in your game?
Let's go with the past one first. Okay, I think it's a no-brainer. Sir Alex Ferguson.
Fergie.
yeah. So Zameer knows who he is. For what he's done with Manchester United on the brink of being, sacked, and then turning it around, and then, gave, as a United fan, gave us all those glory years that we haven't seen for the last 13 years now or something like that. So
Never will see as well.
No, we will. Not quite 30 years, but and a current one.
This can be past,
Ten Hag. Solskjaer.
Look, I'm just going to give a shout out to. I'm going to say Shaz. For the first team, I think Shaz has got a group of players who are all very strong. And to rotate that squad and keep them happy and keep them enjoying that at that level. I mean, it's hard for me under eights trying to keep them happy, benching somebody, but those are the decisions you make. So, I'm not envious Chaz of that job at the moment, but it's a tough decisions. Yeah. And I think he's doing a fantastic job.
Zameer, Arkham, what are the qualities that Shaz has as we've got a caller coming. We'll come back to that question. I believe we have Chairman of FC Peterborough, Arif Aziz, on the line. Assalamu alaikum, Arif.
Walaikum salam. How you doing, lads? You okay?
We are good. How are you?
Yeah, excellent.
Do you want to check in with Raf as special guest? He's just getting his headphones on.
I'll tell you what an excellent show you guys have got. Really, really interesting. You get feedback from people around. And I just thought I'd like to add a little bit to the show as well.
Thank you.
It's been really enjoyable.
Yeah.
I think for me, if you look back at some of the achievements that we've done, and I think we're discussing basically what it's like for Coach Raf. For me, it's seeing the kids develop and the kids get into adult football. So if you just give you an example of two kids that played this weekend, and both of them, mashallah, scored, and they were part of pretty much the first week of the setup for the club. Mohib scored a screamer.
Yes.
And the other scored a fantastic goal as well. So if you look at the opportunities the club's given the youngsters, it's amazing. And the fact that these guys are continuing playing, and they're going to hopefully, inshallah, continue playing to their adult lives, will make them stronger and make them better for the future. So I think Arqam, if you look at him, he's been part of the academy, so he understands the values the club has as well. And, you know, when you see young players and young people stepping up to the next level, you know, our communities, it's massive for our community. And I think we should all encourage these youngsters to continue their pathway, you know, play as high as they can and enjoy football, because that would ultimately make them also better human beings. So I think for us, that's the enjoyment I personally get out of, you know, the football side of it.
Yeah.
And the fact that when you see so many of our kids developing into better human beings, that's the excellent part of it.
Sure.
So yeah.
Thank you so much, Arif. It's really nice to hear from you as always.
Yeah.
Nice to hear your.
I'm looking forward to hearing Ras.
He's looking forward to Ras Mastermind, I believe.
I'm not. Mastermind soon.
We're going to get Arif on Mastermind too. Thank you so much. We will see you soon at the ground at some point.
Thank you.
Take care. All right. Thanks. So there was Arif Aziz taking us through, you know, he's watched Moib and Adil from a young age, and seeing them both score absolute bangers on the weekend doesn't get much better than that from an FCP standpoint, right? Ralph's got tears in his eyes.
I know. I'm an emotional guy. I'm an emotional guy. Yeah.
So, look, we've got a question for Raf from Zaid, captain. What's the most rewarding part about being a coach?
Hey, the smiles on the kids. That is it. There's no bigger reward in that. You know, they come, they look up to you. Okay, those smiles. You know, after you win. I think that is it. You know, I mean, everything about FCP is rewarding. You know, you know, from the Green Army and everything. You enjoy the travel. We'll enjoy the food. You know, the cohesion in the club, but when we're looking at from academy point of view, the kids, the smile that you can bring to their faces, especially when you give them the man of the match awards and everything, it's just great.
For me, Arkham, you got something?
Yeah, I was gonna say what Raf's talking about. I can remember literally experiencing all that, man. It wasn't long ago that I still remember.
Not long ago, you were a little baby.
Them same moments. Nah, and it wasn't even maybe about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. That was me again, and the same thing again now when you're when the roles have been reversed now and you're in that role doing the same thing. It's literally indescribable, man. It's just a great feeling, and it's just that there's not really much things that you can do. There are not many other roles you can have anywhere else. Forget outside of football. Provide you that same happiness.
Just anywhere.
Yeah.
I think I witnessed it for the first time at the Youth Awards. The first time I think I met you guys, actually. I didn't really meet you. I was just filming, but it was seeing all you guys give out the awards to your players, and all the smiles on the faces, parents. The stadium was packed with parents and kids and coaches, and that was my first insight to how much the academy has done in terms of work. You know, seeing Raf, seeing Zami, it was a really good thing to see.
It's a good thing you mentioning it, parents itself, because even majority of our coaches, I mean, Zami's right here next to us. He's pretty much started off out as a parent, and then from there it's just develop onwards. Now a coach as well. And he's also got quite a senior role at FCP. Also, he started off founded the Green Army. There's so much go on to do from even just sending your children here. So
sure. Remember, parents.
The list is endless when it comes to Zami.
Remember, parents, if you're interested in coaching or anything like that, leave an email. I can confirm the email, please.
It's info@fcpeterborough.co.uk.
Or leave a comment on our social media, and we'll get around to you. Got another vote in from Asad Mo. Shout out to the Green Army. He's been looking for this shout out, hasn't he? Shout out to the Green Army. He's got Adil Aziz as his goal of the weekend. Raf, time's ticking, mate.
Adil's winning at the moment.
Adil is winning.
For me, it's Adil as well. I think that touch and then beating the keeper at the near post as well. I think that was it. I mean, there was a couple of contenders, but hands down, I think Adil.
There may be someone sneaking in. Rumour has it someone's got a video of Mohib's goal from yesterday.
So
I've got a video of
Can we
Kevin's.
live? Can you show
Well,
us?
I spoke to Mohib about and I got him to give me the lowdown on how that goal was.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was good, but I think Adil will still pipe that one.
Adil takes
No,
it.
little turn there to
Just
number
review the
11.
footage at the moment. I
In
don't
30
think-
seconds time, FCP Mastermind begins.
Oh, this is Mohib's. Yes, look at this. Look at it.
We're getting a live
Oh,
reaction.
Good finish, but
Good finish.
Adil, I think.
Adil takes it.
Let me
All right,
So-
and shout out to the Green Army.
Shout out to
Okay,
the- we'll give
shout
it to
out
them,
to
fine.
them. Okay.
We'll give it to them. So, this is FCP Mastermind. If you remember, are you ready for this, Raf?
No.
The much anticipated FCP Mastermind. Zami, if I can ask you to keep score. Arkham, if I can ask you to keep time. 90 seconds, please. I'll tell you when to start it. Raf, the rules are simple. I ask you the question. You can pass whatever question you want. You can pass whatever question you want. If you're correct, I will say correct. Zami will give you a point. Yeah? You okay?
I've got the answers.
I've got the answers. So when I say correct, just say correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're on the live stream, comment in predictions. Zami got 6 points last week. What do you think Raf is going to get? He's got a fresh set of questions. Maybe easier, maybe harder. We don't know. Arkham, are you ready with the timer?
Yeah, I'm ready. Also, I'm sure you know, but obviously, if you can't answer a question, just say pass.
Yeah,
just pass it.
Just say pass.
No.
Just say pass.
My mind's gone blank already.
Are you ready?
So, no.
Coach Raf, in 3, 2, 1. With 202 clean sheets, which goalkeeper has the best record in Premier League history?
Peter Cech.
Correct. Which country won the first ever World Cup in 1930?
Uruguay?
Correct. The record number of World Cup goals is 16. Scored by who?
Is it Marius Klaus? Klaus, Germany player, striker?
I'll give it to you. I know who you're talking about. Correct. Which Portuguese team did Ronaldo play for before signing for United?
Sporting Lisbon.
Correct. Which club has won the most Champions League titles?
Real Madrid.
Correct. True or false? Frank Lampard has scored more Premier League goals than Thierry Henry, Robbie Fowler and Michael Owen.
True.
Correct. With 365 goals, who holds the record for top Bundesliga goal scorer of all time?
Muller? No.
I'm going to need more
pass.
than Muller. Incorrect. The record age for youngest head coach in the Bundesliga is 28 years old. Who was it?
Pass. I know.
Which club is associated with Galacticos?
Madrid.
You've got 30 seconds. Correct. Which MLS franchise team does David Beckham own?
Inter Miami.
Correct. Which player scored the winning goal in the 2010 World Cup? Final.
Iniesta.
Correct. Paulo Di Canio is the all-time top scorer in the Premier League for which club?
West Ham.
Correct. How many World Cups have England won in their football history?
1.
Correct. David Moyes managed which Premier League team in the 2009-10 season?
Everton.
Correct. Rio Ferdinand signed for Manchester United from which Premier League side? Correct. Is that time? Oh my gosh. What was it? Okay.
Issues with these questions.
Go on, we've got a few minutes.
I didn't bottle it.
We haven't got a lot of time.
They
Go
were
on.
easy.
It's a fresh
I
set.
did them all.
It's a fresh set. I can't.
I could have answered half that question. I think my full knowledge is non-existent.
Rio Ferdinand.
Whoa.
England, how many times England have won the World Cup?
The German manager, the youngest one, he went from Bayern
What was his
now.
name? It was Julian Nagelsmann.
Yeah, Julian. Yeah.
Well, okay, what was his final score? Zami.
5.
What was the
You got
actual?
13.
13.
That's double Zammies.
I'm not happy.
We've got a few minutes until the show ends. Raf takes the top spot from Zami. Zami's not happy. Zami, you know, I'll offer you a round 2 at some point.
I will take that.
I'll offer you a round 2 at some point.
I'll set the questions.
Zaid has commented in Raf on fire. So before we end the show here, Raf, talk to me about your performance just now. Your 92nd performance. What a performance.
Well,
if only United could perform like Raf.
This is true.
Yes, new manager. just wait till next Sunday. Yeah, Ipswich Town is going to get it, but yeah. I think I did a lot better than I thought. So, my mind did go blank, but then,
told you lived up to my words, man.
I couldn't let him down,
cool,
mate.
Calm, collected. Ishi said, United fans no ball. I don't think they do, but
yes, we do. Shout out, Ishi.
Asad said, Raf's ball knowledge, untouchable. Roger Johnson, great work, Raf. I believe Roger also wants to see some of the first team players and the men's team in the studio so we can get to know them a bit better. That's a good idea, right?
Yeah. I think Eamon would be
Eamon would be quality, yes. Yeah.
Oh, we should have Eamon and Sam.
Yes.
Sam needs to come back from injury.
Sorry?
Sam and Eamon on TikTok.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have not caught up with this.
That little series you used to do.
Oh yeah, we'll move on. We'll move on to that. Any recommendations for the next week's FCP Mastermind guest?
I said Zaid.
I do want to see Zaid.
I think
on this.
we need to see Zaid
as well.
Yeah,
Uncle Sadat, obviously, if he can make it.
It'd be nice to see Sadat here, though.
Yes,
on
I
the hot
agree.
seat.
It would. I would love to see Sadat. I also want to see some of the first team players.
Maybe
I know,
even yourself, Jamal. How about that? How about one of us three writes questions?
If one of you guys write the questions, then yeah. But I feel like Zami's got a burn to pick with me now. He's going to give me really hard questions. Is there wheelchair access for Sam? I believe there is. Look, we want to give a massive shout out to all of our sponsors.
Who said that?
Sam is still injured. He has a new injury every week.
Yeah, he's in his shoulder this time.
Yeah. He has a new cast every game. We want to give a massive shout out to all of our sponsors. Look, we'll be back every Sunday, 4 p.m. For an hour to cover everything that goes on in FC Peterborough. Raf, thank you so much for coming on. Hopefully we see more of you maybe next week, the week after. In the coming weeks, you'll be in and out, I'm sure. Zami, anything you want to say?
I'm just going to say to Raf, I'll see you next Saturday, 2 o'clock.
Next Saturday, 2 o'clock.
Yep.
First team play, Woodford United. Make sure, are we away?
Yep.
Yes.
We are away, but the reserves are at home. And look, we have been, I've been Jamal, we've had Zami of Arkham, with special guest Raf. Thank you very much for listening to the second episode of FCP Weekly, and we will see you next